In this video, you will learn to describe the difference between a stateful and a stateless firewall. Describe the trade-offs when moving from a stateless to a stateful firewall.
Okay, so next up, we're going to talk about a little bit about firewalls. Firewalls, as you already probably know, can filter traffic between networks. Depending on the type of firewalls, they handle packets differently. Firewalls can be multi-home as well, meaning they have multiple NICs or network interface connectors connected to different networks. So that's basically, to put it in other words, we have one NIC connected to an internet, and then we have one NIC connected to our local network. They are also different type of firewalls, but we'll go over a few of them, stateless and stateful, which are the most common ones. And we will see there's a lot of ones, the more secure one. So stateless firewalls, as the word says, they have no concept of the state. They can also be called packet filters. They make their decisions based on layer 3 and layer 4 information, meaning IP and port. They lack the sense of a state, and of course they're less secure. As you can see from the image on your left, on the top you see an ICMP echo request and the corresponding ICMP echo reply being accepted by the firewall. But on the bottom, an attacker is just sending echo replies that is not preceded by an echo request. And the packet filter or the stateless firewall actually allows that packet through. On a stateful firewalls that we'll see next, that echo reply, if it's not followed by an echo request, it will be denied the firewall. Stateful firewalls, they have state tables that basically allow the firewall to compare current packets with previous packets. This actually makes the firewall a little bit slower, but far more secure than a stateless firewall. Sometimes they're also called application firewalls, and they can make decisions based on layer 7 information, meaning they could also filter information based on the type of website that somebody is visiting. As you can see from the image on your left, ICMP echo request and then the corresponding echo reply being accepted, but when an attacker tries to send an ICMP echo reply, the stateful firewall will go to the state table, detect that echo reply has no corresponding previous echo request, and block that traffic or deny it. There's one more type of firewall that we'll discuss, and they're called proxy firewalls. They basically act as an intermediary server. As you can see from the image below, it sits between two nodes, of course, the computer and the server, but it actually terminates the connection once the computer initiates the connection with the bank. As you can see also, it has two three-way handshakes between two devices, meaning computer one will initiate a connection with the server, but the firewall will actually make that connection back to computer one, and then the proxy firewall will initiate another connection with the bank itself. So it will sit between two devices, like a man in the middle, and this will allow the proxy firewall to filter a bunch of traffic and actually analyze it even better.